I know how Olamide manages his
boys, bro. Olamide is like when it comes to managing guys, Olamide like one of the best ones to doing that. Like, bro, if you're with Olamide, forget it. You're something. You're something already. Because Bado would go all out, for you. In the interview, he also spoke about the lavish life. Hey guys, you already know we're back again on Gusto Reaction. Yes, this is Gusto TV Africa. Donifeski here in your faces. And I got Salman right here with me in the building. Guys, thank you so much for everything we do. Today we're going to the streets. And we got the emperor of the streets. And the Dangbana Republic, the Republic president of the streets, Olamide Badu and Bella Shmurda. What is one thing that you like the most about Olamide?
How he manages to stay off the internet. Like when I mean stay off, like guys, sometimes you just see some news about Olamide, but not true. Olamide is today. Like, for somebody that big with that much influence. It's kind of surprising.
I wish able to manage
his fame and his private life and his public life. Like, it's just something that amazes me every time. And he seems so unapologetic. So like, that kind of like what I mean is, there are some people that are good at that as well. Like, okay, risky, but Olamide is the kind of person that you wouldn't want to talk about him. Like, you're not going to want to talk. So you could just.
Badu.
Like, sorry, for a celebrity, he has a least amount of trolls.
Looking at it actually, like, if you don't go just want,
like, he has his respect.
You go think I'm trying, like, okay, Olamide, like, why do I want to drag Olamide? Like, the only time I think that it was, in a few, back and forth was, when, they said one lady, Maria, that she got pregnant for him, and everything, and then she had to travel out of the country, like that. Like, I saw that. That was the only time, like, ever, like every other thing, Badu has just kept his clean sheet. Doesn't like wala, doesn't like stress. He's very chilled and reserved. And then we have Bella Shmurda, Dangbana Republic, this one, and Dangbana Chuku.
But I also think that there's a misconception about Bella Shmurda. He's very cool. Like, okay, when you hear him talk, like, actually hold conversations, he seems like he seems to be a very, very cool and collected person, like somebody that knows what he's saying. But outside, it's like, it's a different vibe when he's singing or vibing or
So do you think that's just him being an artist and him being like a real person at the same time?
I think music does something to him. So maybe he brings out a more energetic and hyper side of him, and that like erupts. And as his music is building, he's also like erupting, like blowing it off.
Right now that we're talking about Bella Shmurda, I definitely know that there wouldn't be a Bella Shmurda, without
Olamide. I went to school with this guy. Honestly, honest to God. I think I've said in your reactions before, like, I didn't even see Bella blowing this much. Like, I remember where he was performing at some event in school, and I'm a photographer, so like I was covering the event. And then this guy, like, I'm trying to get a good shot, but he just keeps going zigzag. At some point he climbed the tables in the lecture room, and I'm like, Kilo Shile, he just climb up and down. But now, what I'll do to be his professional photographer.
That guy.
So that's how life works, man.
Yeah, that's the way it is. Remember, this one, the Vision 2020,
which was like the breakout song,
bro. Like the song that changed everything for Bella Shmurda. Look at the way it was looking.
It was like
very naive, smiley boy. But right now, things don't change. Tattoos, the hairs, the skirts, and everything. Without Vision 2020, do you think Bella Shmurda would have still been as big as he is right now? Without the remix,
the good thing about our music industry, like in this country, is like so far you have a unique sound. You have high probability, high chances of blowing. So I think without Vision 2020 or without this collab, he would have still blown, but it might have just taken him more time.
As at that time when all of this happened, do you at any point thought that Olamide would have wanted to sign him at any point. The relationship,
for
the closeness, and all of
jumping
that.
on a breakout song and seeing that kind of potential, I think he really, really fits into the kind of person Olamide would sign.
Yeah.
So surprising that he didn't sign him actually.
But Shmurda is set to drop, the next album, Hypertension. I think it's his debut album.
His debut album.
He's dropped 3 EPs. Already. There's the High Tension 2.0, and then his first EP. I can't remember, but I think he's had 3 EPs or 2 thereabout. Right now he's set to drop the debut album, and then he's been going on tours and interviews and all of those things. And one of the recent one he's done with Koti, he said he wished Olamide had signed him.
Majorly because he needed people that would have shown him around. He said, I watched the interview and he said there were a lot of mistakes he made, prior to stardom and, at the starting stage of stardom. And, he didn't have anybody that would have really shown him the way. Because if you notice, Pokoli linked him up. And Pokoli is more on the dancing.
Pokoli is on the road.
Dancing entertainment. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you might not really know the in-depth
the music.
Yeah, pros and cons of the music industry. And similarly, he was it took him by surprise, I think. And the fame, I don't think the fame got to him. I just feel like what he was trying to express was he needed somebody to tutor you. So it's one thing to buy, let's assume you want to start photography. You buy a camera, you could take a couple of pictures, but you need someone to show you that this is where you position your lights, what you want to do. This is how you should stand in front of the sun. So you might eventually get to learn those things, but you'd have taken a lot of shitty, a lot of shitty pictures. So prior to him, so he had made a lot of errors and things that he wished, he had someone to show him. So I think that was his point when he was saying he wished Olamide signed him. I know how Olamide manages his boys,
bro. Olamide is when it comes to managing guys, Olamide one of the best ones to doing that. Bro, if you're with Olamide, forget it. You're something already. Because Bado would go all out, for you. In the interview, he also spoke about the lavish life. How we spend 2 million in the club one day, bro.
Buy me whiskey, focus. That was funny because you hardly see artists come out and make these claims I did this and I kind of he wasn't under pressure. He never said he was under pressure. He just said he spent 2 million in the club and he was feeling like whiskey, feeling like this and that. Later he was like, we almost 2 million. It took him by surprise. Not like he could not afford it.
Then he got to know that.
But it took him by surprise. Everything 2 million. He was like, it was a very funny statement. And he showed that truthfully, sometimes you might get lost in the fun. And people will be hailing you. Everything. Once you there's a kind of
BSOP,
come on. So I think. And then they put a short video of that moment when he was at the club, saying cheers, man.
We also saw him on this Carpe Diem album where Olamide tries to work with a lot of young artists, and Triumphant was also another really dope
sweet,
song,
very, very sweet song.
Lovely song. The visuals was really cool when Olamide took off his hair. But right now, Bado is back on the dread again, and he's on some Jay-Z P
right now. This one is very nice.
I saw, there was a time where someone said, "Oh, Olamide is Nigerian Jay-Z." Right now,
because that cool bossy.
He's on that Jay-Z P, right? The new dread.
I saw a picture, a couple of pictures, a couple of a couple of hours ago, where it was long time no selfie.
Yeah, and then he's gotten new tattoo.
New tattoo. I saw that someone's face.
No, that's the son.
Okay.
Miliano, Batifiori. He's drawn, he's on dread too. He's drawn, Miliano on his head and the rose. Bado is just, I just saw people Bado, Bado just give us on his soft. I think I like that.
I like the hair. I'm gonna
keep my hair.
I'm going to keep. I'm not going bald.
I'm going to keep my hair, to be like that, because it is not the artificial look. He left the hair to grow and then
you just direct. Yeah, you just direct how it grows.
Nice one. I think is. I will do them later if I don't grow up like Bado. One of the interviews also talked about this quote that I've been seeing everywhere on
Twitter. And it sounded like a quote that was not pre-thought. It just came out. Yeah. So it was an amazing one.
Pride comes with fame.
But when the fame goes, when your pride won't work again when the fame goes.
when the fame goes, your
because
pride won't work
to be
again.
honest, fame might go. Like fame might go. Being famous doesn't last forever. There's
Fame would go, say it's not even might. Like fam.
You stay known,
definitely.
But that fame, that relevance, you
at that point, the biggest of the biggest gone at some point, bro. There was a time, there are moments where, you know, a Drake, a Chris Brown was not buzzing.
True,
there are times that, like they're every year for like everywhere for 4 or 5 years, and then again they just
come out again.
Look at Rihanna, bro. Like when was the last time? But then the name is there, the status of the legendary thing.
But that relevance, that actual relevance.
You get me?
And then with pride, you know, according the way I took it, I feel like this quote, you know, could be interpreted in so many ways.
Yeah.
But the way I took it, fame comes with pride. Right? Obviously, you have to be proud to accumulate more fame.
Yes, you have
I kind of think
everyone is proud actually. Thinking about it, like,
so like fame unlocks.
If you think about it,
unlocks that you're like, how far you go jump on this track with him. Your mind
before,
already.
If you do the trenches, they not burn you. You go do anything. You go do anything.
My G. So yeah, fame goes. Pride, you know, might not work.
Pride might not work again. Guys, let us know what you think. Do you think Olamide should have signed Shmurda back then in the days, or Shmurda is doing just fine for himself? Share your thoughts below in the comment section. Definitely catch you on the next one.